Computer, start recording. Well, after a few days of rest, my pilots started fighting with the doctors over their release date. Decker thinks that one more day doesn't make any difference, while Behemoth claims she's going to kill someone before staying in a medbay for another 2 weeks. Still, a direct order from a superior officer, aka me, was enough to keep them in check and follow doctor's advice. You see, mech warriors are a weird bunch in that regard. If you're not their superior, they will defy you even if they know they're at fault, even if they know what they're doing is going to hurt them. But if they see you as a legitimate authority, they're gonna march through a minefield on your orders. As I said, weird bunch. Computer, stop recording. Computer, start recording. Well, 2 weeks have passed and I'm still not cleared for duty. All of the mechs are in working order though, and all of the pilots are cleared for combat as well. And we do need the money, so I guess I have to take a few contracts here on Panzer and sideline myself for a while. Well, this should be a pretty straightforward base destruction. The next contract. We did hear there will be heightened security though, so I hope our mechs can handle it. Computer, stop recording. Computer, start recording. Well, the mission went well. There were 2 quick draw model heavy mechs in the base, but their poor maintenance and coordinated fire helped us take them down. Too bad we couldn't get our hands on some of the parts though, but at least now we have enough cash to last us for a couple of months. Computer, stop recording. Computer, start recording. Today, I ran into an old acquaintance of mine, Rance. You see, Rance was one of my family's bodyguards, and he was on duty the night they were attacked. The bastard acted like a Trojan horse for those beasts. Thought I killed him back then, but I guess my autocannon just gave him a free plastic surgery. He does look prettier now. He knew I was in the area, but he didn't know how I looked. The drunk fool wobbled to mine and Darius's desk, asking if he could have some spare C-bills, and said, and I'm quoting him, "I need to get off world. I need to stay one step ahead of the devil." End quote. I thought about cutting his throat then and there, but seeing that drunk, paranoid wreck of a man not recognizing the devil he's running from is right in front of his face, I was more amused than Darius. And I handed him a couple of C-bills and grabbed his hand and said, and I'm quoting myself on this, "Hello, Rance. Don't you recognize the last living heir of House Segura?" End quote. I grinned as I watched his face go from confusion to panic in a single moment. He was as pale as snow. And then I kept talking, and I'm gonna quote myself a bit more. Or as you called me earlier, the devil. Oh, in that moment, that pathetic excuse for a life form literally ran on all fours to get away from me, screaming like somebody was skinning him alive. I went after him just to torture him a tad more, telling him to run and that I killed him once so I can do it again. The bar was rather quiet after that. Well, for about 10 minutes, then another brawl broke out and everything went back to normal. Darius, who was speechless at the bar, and for the best part of the day afterwards, later told me that he now understands why they call me Nightmare. Because he'll have nightmares from seeing how twisted my face looked in that bar. Well, if scary faces were all that gives me nightmare, I would never have trouble falling asleep. In other news, we finally have the funds to open up the gymnasium in BetaPod. So yeah, my mech warriors should stay away from goddamn ladders from now on, and they can actually exercise regularly. That's gonna boost their morale a bit, and that is always a good thing. Having a happy mech warrior is always a good thing. Computer, stop recording. Computer, start recording. Well, we've had a simple escort mission today. God, I hate those. But anyways, the mission went well, and I was finally cleared for duty today. So I decided to take the Griffin for a test run. And the Griffin did quite a good job. It jumps far, does a decent amount of damage, runs a little hot, but nothing a good mech warrior shouldn't be able to handle. I did, however, manage to get a rocket straight to the mech's head, and that left me with a mild concussion. Back to the med bay, am I right? And on a side note, Warlock is clinically insane. There is a protocol to give a damage report after every shot you take. You have to know your CO, how much armor you have left, did the shot go internal, is there any major damage. But Warlock's reporting style is quite special. First she stated that the armor damage is minimal, and then she added, and I'm quoting her, "I just realized I'm sitting on a fusion reactor." And then she started to giggle. Well, at least now I can say, beyond any shadow of a doubt, that every professional mech pilot is a madman. Computer, just stop the recording.